So, as most of you probably know, this isn't for shinies tonight, which is unfortunate. Okay, thank you for that. I've done hardly any walking. I'm still actually at home, apparently. So, give it a second to update. Can I have some spawns? So yeah, unfortunately, it is not a shiny tonight. That sun is like really glary at the moment, so I apologize for that. But we can do some XP grinding, because I need to do some XP grinding. So that's what I've decided to come out and do tonight. You never know, we could still get another random shiny. Hey Gomelina. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, I don't like these non-shiny spotlight hours, because I feel like, what's the point? What's the point of being out here if we're not actually grinding for a shiny? That's okay. I've only just started, so you're not late. Honestly, I started like a minute and a half ago. Exactly a minute and a half ago. How you going, chum? Welcome, man. Alright, so the plan is, no. No shiny. I was gonna put that in the description, but I forgot. I mean, what would be the point of doing that? People don't read the description anyway. So yeah, no shiny Surskit. So yeah, as I was saying, these non-shiny spotlight hours are a bit meh, because it's like, what is the point? You're going to fight a lady, her name is Sierra. Good luck. Don't let her charm you with her feminine ways. Her feminine wilds. Because she's a charmer. Stupid Surskit and Surskit. Surskit, not Surskit. Don't do that, man. That's not cool. Use a masquerade in Halloween Cup and went to. Yeah, I'm not gonna like Surskit isn't great, but masquerade is a monster in PvP. I've also used masquerade in one of my PvP things. It's got ominous wind and what is it? Is it bug buzz? It's one of the bug moves. Mass. There it is. Yeah, this is the one that I use. This is actually a hundo. So again, we don't really need to try and track down a hundo because we have a hundo. But yeah, this thing is an absolute monster. So yeah, silver wind. That's it. Silver wind and ominous wind. It's very windy. It's a very windy thing. But both of those moves have a chance of getting an attack boost and a defense boost. And in PvP, I took it into one of the tournaments, and I swept the whole thing. Like that thing was just, it monstered everything. I got really lucky. I got it 3 times in a row, like a stat boost 3 times in a row from one of them, and it absolutely just chewed through the contestant, like the contestant, the opponent's Pokemon, like with the stat boost, the attack boost, and the defense boost. It was just unstoppable. So OP. A weather boosted hundo? No idea. Guys, you need to know that Pokemon are at different levels in the wild. So it can be a hundo at multiple levels and it's going to be a different CP. There isn't just a single CP that a hundo is going to be. It could be a level boosted, like level, a weather boosted level 2. It's going to be a different CP than a level boosted level 30. But they can both be hundos. So asking what a number is, it's, yeah, unless you're getting it from raids or from research, there's no point asking what a specific number is, just because, don't know. It's only going to be one number for one level. Yeah, Sierra is very easy to beat this time around. You got bad IVs. Yeah, I never get good IVs from the leaders. Very rarely do I get a good IV. Or a shiny. It's been a while since I've got a shiny. But I think we've sat here for long enough, so I am going to start walking. Yes, I did see that you got the Hundo Gibble, you greedy bastard. Where's my Hundo Gibble, huh? I mean, I've got the shiny, but I want a Hundo too. You stole it from me. Honestly, I haven't been doing enough of my research. I've been forgetting, and I've only collected one Gibble so far this month. I got one that I can collect in like a day or two, I'm pretty sure. Another one. It's been a month since your last shiny. It has been a week or so since my last one. I got, what was my last shiny? It was a Geodude, wasn't it? Oh no, actually no, my last shiny was a Chinchou that I got during the electric event, yeah. That was my last shiny. Just a random home spawn. I've got like 3 shiny Chinchous now. So I'm starting to suspect that it might be a boosted shiny. And that should be everything that I need. So it's actually good because it was raining quite heavily yesterday and last night, and they said that it was going to be raining today, but it's actually quite nice now. The sun is out, sort of. It's a bit overcast, but yeah, it's nice weather at the moment. You got a Hundo Togetic from the research box. Nice. You mean up in New South Wales? I'm in Victoria, man. I'm below you. So you would say it is up in New South Wales. But yeah, I know. We've got a lot of, like, the weather sort of hit us yesterday as well. I saw how much it was raining yesterday when I was watching not yesterday, the day before, when I was watching the footy. But yeah, we copped like the tail end of that yesterday. It was raining for a lot of the day and was just pretty crappy. But yeah, it's not too bad now, which is good. It's still like 20 degrees, which is nice. Imagine earning a shiny Chinchou. This message was made by the not shiny. Just imagine owning 3 of them. I've just got really lucky. Like, it's been, all the ones that I found have been really random. I actually found one during one of these streams, one of the non-shiny Spotlight Hour streams. It was after Spotlight Hour finished. It was just a random spawn. So we can hope that that's going to happen. One of these days, all these things will be shiny. Supposed to be sunny on Wednesday. Yeah, I think we got nice weather for the rest of the week here, actually, as well. You have a shiny Watchhog. You regret evolving it. Yeah, it's a weird shiny, that one. It's a very, very strange shiny. I haven't got one of them, but I do have, I think it's 3 shiny Patrats. I just haven't evolved one yet. suppose I should just be catching everything instead. So yeah, I was actually contemplating whether or not I was gonna stream tonight, because I know that this isn't the most entertaining when there's no possible shiny to be getting, but I figured it's been a week since I did anything, so I would come and hang out with you guys for an hour and a bit. Are they going to go for the shiny Raincast form? Oh, sorry, am I going to? Yeah, I suppose. I do have a million shiny cast forms, so adding another one to the list, yeah, why not? I think it's like 13 or 14 shiny cast forms. That low-tat date that we had, I got so many, and I've gotten like another 3 or 4 since then. The weather week is tomorrow. Why this week? Unfortunately, it probably will still get a day or 2 of rain. And just because it's not raining in real life, it doesn't mean it won't be raining in game. You know what it's like. These things can stop being so difficult to catch. Thank you. So sorry if there is a bit of wind noise, guys. It is a little bit breezy today. That's probably the only thing that's a drawback from today. I'm glad I did actually leave my jumper in the car, because we could end up needing it at some point. It's warm, but it's not warm. It's going to get cool soon. Like, the sun is going down. Stops. Keep my items stocked up. Can we get a shiny? Oh, could you imagine if we got the shiny Wurmple? That would be sick. I need another shiny Wurmple. You reckon we're gonna get shiny Gen 7 before we get shiny Starly? Yeah, probably. Knowing Niantic. I mean, we still don't have... is that a tiny little spider on my screen? It is. Wait, what are you doing there, spider? Yeah, we still haven't got Kecleon on. And it's been like how long? No, Haruki, no shiny tonight. Unfortunately, it's one of those spotlight hours where it's just XP grinding. Because it is actually double XP for catching tonight, guys. So, there's that. I knew that there was a reason why I was doing catching tonight, because it is double XP for catching. So it's worth catching. If you need to get XP, chuck on a lucky egg, grind for an hour, just catch some stuff. But what happens if you get it? What, the shiny? You're not going to get the shiny Surskit's not in the game now, at the moment, so you won't be getting it. Well, actually, it has happened before. People have got shinies which haven't been released in the game. Like, people ended up getting Abra before it was actually released in the game, Some people got Articuno before it was released in the game. Like, there has been slip-ups where people have gotten shinies that they weren't supposed to get. So, hey, you never know. We could get lucky, but chances are probably not. I can't see that happening. I don't think my luck's that good. But yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment when they're not shiny. I feel it too, guys. Like, I feel the like, what am I doing here type of thing. Like, why am I doing this? I could be doing something else more better. There hasn't been an announcement yet for what next month's Com Day is going to be. I don't think. I'm pretty sure there hasn't. I haven't seen anything for it. Like, there hasn't been any in-game news or anything pop up that says anything. So I think we're still just waiting to find out. Well, what do you guys reckon? What are you feeling? What do you think next month's going to be? Do you think we're going to get another new shiny? Or do you think we're going to get something recycled? I'm feeling new shiny. I'm hoping we get another new shiny. You're hoping not another bird? Frankly, I don't care. Hey, it could be Starly. We could end up getting shiny Starly. That would be funny. You just hit an excellent on Myanmar. Well done. Gen 5 Pokemon. Well, that's what thing was, wasn't it? Fletchling. Yeah, Fletchling's Gen 5. Is it? Yeah. Or is it Gen 6? I don't know, my head doesn't work. I can never remember what any generation is. And an excellent on a Surskit. Hitting an excellent on a Surskit is not that difficult. Watch. Fletchling is Gen 6, okay. I missed it. Sorry, I will get an excellent on a Surskit. Just when it happens by accident. Yeah, that one's a 3-star. But yeah, unless we get another hundo, probably not really useful. Starly is Gen 6. No, it's not. Starly's not Gen 6. Don't confuse me. The more generations and the more Pokemon there is, the more confused I get. No, it's Gen 5. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, no, it's not Gen 6. We've had it in the game for longer than the Pokemon that we've just got. So yeah, I knew that it wasn't Gen 6, and there you go. There's the excellent throw on the Surskit. Can we get another one? Almost. Another excellent on Myanmar. I'll be impressed when you get an excellent throw on a Kangaskhan, okay? That's when you know you're a real Pokemon. Now, honestly, clear my throat. If you, what is an actual hard thing to hit? Just trying to think off the top of my head. They've adjusted a few things sort of fairly recently and made them a bit easier. Like, Zubat was almost impossible to hit an excellent throw on. Hey, Gone Mental. Jackson Gaming. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Swinub. Yeah, Swine, because it's so low to the ground. Like, Swinub and Execute, they can be a little bit difficult to hit excellent throws on because they're like really low to the ground. So you've got a really small gap in between that excellent and where you actually hit the ground. Zubat, they sort of fixed Zubat recently. Like, Zubat's not as hard to hit now. It can still be a bit of a pain in the ass because it does jolt around. Same with Magnemite, can be a bit of, like, any of the ones that sort of jolt around the screen randomly, they're the difficult ones because you never know where they're going to sort of move. The ones that move side to side and the ones that sort of just stay put, they're easy enough because... But yeah, it's those random ones that are a bit like, hey, stay still. Like Rattata and Pidgey used to be really difficult to hit excellent throws on, but they moved them back a bit, so you've got a bit more room to actually throw the ball now. You hit an excellent on a Magmar. That's like hitting one on a Kangaskhan, man. Come. Now, Magmars are good. They're a good one to try and hit. If you need excellent throws, like big Pokemon like that are good for excellent throws. Yeah, it is sad that Surskit can't be shiny. One day, it'll be shiny in Pokemon Go. Just for now, it's not. So do you just see kangaroos? Specific areas. Occasionally you'll get one that's lost, that's found its way into sort of the not inner city, but sort of inner suburbs, but mostly in outer suburbs of cities and stuff like that, where it's still sort of semi-rural. You'll see kangaroos. I see kangaroos around my area because I live sort of semi-rural. So yes and no. I mean, we see kangaroos the same way that people that live in sort of like mountainous regions of America would see elk and deer and stuff like that. So it's like you see them, but you don't see them sort of just wandering in the middle of the cities and stuff. Like, same, but different. Think if it's a Tito. So are they aggressive animals? They can be aggressive. Kangaroos. You should have been here during last week's stream because we were actually talking about aggressive kangaroos. For the most part, they're fairly gentle and go about their own business, sort of thing. But if you do piss off a bull, like one of the big male red kangaroos, then you got something to worry about. They're like 7 foot tall, testosterone pumped muscle heads, so they'll come and they'll try and punch your head in. No, Surskit cannot be shiny. And how Australians fight them on the daily. Just jump on YouTube and look up videos of people fighting kangaroos. You'll see what I mean. They can be aggressive. Like, I saw one video of one like literally trying to break into somebody's house so it could fight them. Like, if that's not aggressive, I don't know what is. Like, it was like at their windows, trying to break their windows so it could get into, so it could punch them. But yeah, it's not every single kangaroo. Oh my god, my bag is full. Alright, time to do a check. Let's see if we got anything decent. Nope. I suppose we'll check that one for PvP, maybe. Nope. Again, that one we'll check for PvP. Nope. 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 Ah, can't see. Dangeroos. Some of them, yes. Some of them, definitely. Okay, that might be worth checking. No, 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 no. Getting a lot of really average ones, like 0 stars. Okay, that one's definitely a one to check for PvP. That one could be actually really good. No, 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 no. Half there. No. No, we won't worry about that one. No, 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 no. Okay, there we go. So at least we got a couple of decent ones that we can check. Because yeah, as I was saying earlier, Masquerain can be a bit of a monster in PvP. In the right setting, it's beastly. Alright, beautiful. So, onwards. Let's see if we can find something decent. So yeah, here in Australia, our dangerous animals are small animals. They're not big animals. We don't have like bears and stuff like that. Minus saltwater crocodiles. I mean, they are fairly large, given they're like 20 feet long, sort of thing, but they're not everywhere. It's like spiders and snakes and stuff like that. They're our main culprits. You're at 600,000 of 5 million XP. You got a bit to go. Just keep grinding, you'll get there. Like, it's a slow process, but I mean, these days it's a lot easier to get to levels than it used to be. Like the grind back in the day, when the only way of getting XP was basically catching Pokemon, they were the real grindy days. Bears aren't aggressive, just don't get close to them and their babies. Yeah, pretty much the same thing with kangaroos. Like, as long as you don't like you're not threatening them, they'll more than likely just leave you alone. But I mean, kangaroos aren't really the same thing. They're not man-eaters like bears can be. Yeah, totally different thing for saltwater crocodiles, guys. Like, one thing, just don't go near them. They don't care. They're not angry. They'll just kill you anyway. You have a shiny Roselia in your research stack, you're trying to find it. You're best not leaving shinies in your research stack because it doesn't fill up the way that it used to. If you keep collecting research and you haven't got something, it'll end up just leaving your research stack. It just gets rid of the oldest thing. You can only stack up, I think it's 50 things now in your... Anything more, like the oldest thing on your stack after 50 will just be deleted permanently. So I do know people that have lost shinies by just leaving them in their stack and just keeping on doing research and then losing that shiny sort of thing because it was just deleted on them. So don't do that. It's not a smart thing to do. Catch it when you can. Like, catch it straight away. Alright, well, I should have actually taken a picture of how much XP I had when I started, so I knew how much I actually gained during this hour. That would have been a smart thing to do, but again, that would have been a smart thing to do. I don't do smart things. Hey, an excellent throw. Winning. How much XP am I actually getting per catch? Nah, they like doing the next thing instead of eating people, breaking our spines with a punch. Damn, I wanted to hit the excellent so I could see how much I'm getting for an excellent throw. But that's all good. Alright, 540 XP for a great throw. It's pretty good. It's like 1,000 XP per great throw catch. You found a 10-10-10 in your research? Nice. Winning. Hello Emma, how are you going? Welcome, welcome. How was your schooling going today? No shinies. Can't get shiny Surskit, so we won't be getting a shiny Surskit. Something else could randomly pop up as a shiny, but unlikely when most of the spawns are Surskit. Though I can't say that because I did get my shiny Gibble during one of the spotlight hours. So you can possibly get a shiny and an incredibly good shiny during spotlight hour that isn't the featured Pokemon. You just have to get incredibly lucky. We've probably got more of a chance of getting one once spotlight hour has finished and we're back to the other spawns. Nah, Surskit's not shiny in game yet, unfortunately, so we can't get it shiny. Which is, yeah, a bit of a rip. You're doing good, you think? Don't know. Is going great. How about your spotlight hour? My spotlight hour is going swimmingly. That's a word the kids use these days. It's your shindigs and your hootenannies. Trying to be hip, guys, come on. Sorry, should have done that. Use 5 berry research. Task wanted. Time for berries, just for, yeah. When they do change the research, it's best to check what everything is so you know what is worth picking up and just worth throwing away sort of thing. Boy. Not good. Can we get a shiny? Oh my god, it's a non-shiny Sentret. Dude, you're not supposed to jump like that. You make me look bad when I miss throws. I look unprofessional. Oh my god. You distracted me with your chat, guys. Emma's always disappointed though. She's a hard woman to please. Look, I have 69 balls. Let's use it. A great ball. We can maintain our meme for a period of time. Why is your profile picture on Discord? Excuse me. Why is it just Sentret? Because Sentret is so innocent. Sentret is like Jesus, okay? people that worship, you know, the church and that, they don't have pictures of God all over the place. They have pictures of Jesus. It's the same thing. No one uses swimmingly anymore. It's going tubular. Okay. Tubular. But you still go to shindigs and hootenannies, yeah? Or is it box socials these days? I'm that far behind. I don't know. It's going smooth is better than swimmingly. But swimmingly. There is no shiny available today, unfortunately. I wish I could put that on the screen. Smooth like your brain. Why is there so many Surskits when they're not shinies? Makes me sad. Another excellent throw. That doesn't make me sad. That makes me happy. That's extra XP right there. We do it back to back. No. We do it back to back. No. I'm still stoked that I got the shiny last week. We got blue balls last week, so that's one thing. You go to ice cream socials. Cool. I feel like I'm so out of date, so out of touch with the youth these days. Guys listening to your Skrillexes and your Shakiras and Britney Aguilera. Bloody. The roaring 20s after all. God, can you imagine if the people from the 100 years ago in the 20s could see what it was going to be like during what it is now? Like the vast differences in society. Welcome back, Malena. You don't know what happened in America. Okay. Sucks that we didn't decide to dress up like those dapper fellas. Hey, the hairstyles have gone back to what it used to be like. Well, for some, it's a very stark contrast. Like, it's funny if you watch America has COVID. The whole world has COVID, unfortunately. Slowly getting there. Slowly getting the world back to normal, which is a good thing. But yeah, it's funny watching the football and watching all these people. Hey, it's 69 CP. You're watching all these guys running around with their haircuts. You got some that are like full wearing mullets from the 1980s, and then you've got guys that are running around with like full hairstyles like it was back in the 20s, like the clean cut hair off to the side, and you see it happening quite regular, like the hairstyles changing with we just go in circles. That's what happens. Fads go in and come out, and people start sort of dressing up more old-fashioned. You see a lot of guys walking around with like clean cut hair, but then full bushy beards and stuff like that. So they look like bush rangers from back in the day. No one listens to Shakira anymore. More people listen to K-pop, for example, BTS, Blackpink, pop example, Ariana Grande. Yeah, all that stuff's junk though. I'm not saying that Shakira was, but you kids just listen to junk these days. It's just white noise coming through the TV. All been brainwashed to listen to crap. No offense, but it's true. Music today is just, it's terrible. It really is. People are more interested about making money than actually making music. Music from the 90s and 80s is better. Like, music basically from any time back in the past is better than... But no, it's not, Emma. It's actually not. It's just noise that's created by record companies to sell music to people that just listen to crap. You've been programmed to buy really bad. Very few artists today actually make music because they want to make music. They make it because they know it's going to make them a lot of money, and there's no passion behind that. There's a lot more passion in music from bygone eras. Like, I'm not going to say that all music today is bad. I mean, there is good music that does come out, but as a whole, music today is nothing compared to what it used to be like. Like, music used to be the voice of a generation, sort of. Like, it's not like that anymore. Like, it really isn't. You know any folk song Australians? Modern music to me is more like a bunch of random gibberish, yeah. Like mumble rap and stuff like that. What the hell is that crap? If I can't understand what you're saying, why are you even saying it? Unless you're Bone Thugs and Harmony, alright? And that's just because you're talking so fast that I can't hear you. You just listen to music on YouTube. Mumble rap. If somebody's doing a song, like a rap song, and you can't actually understand what they're saying, that's mumble rap. And I'm not talking about somebody just rapping in another language. I'm talking about... No, Eminem is the furthest thing from mumble rap. Like, Eminem actually has lyrics that you can understand. No, I'm talking... I don't even know, just because I don't listen to it, so I don't know any of them, because I don't bother listening to that crap. Yeah, pretty much, Lachlan. That type of shit. That's the type of crap I'm talking about. Are you still waiting till decades till the 50s and 60s? It does go around in circles. People do go back to old-fashioned things. Speaking fast and just being incoherent because you're going is completely different. That's what I said. It's like Bone Thugs and Harmony, for instance. You guys probably don't know who they are because they are sort of from the late 90s, early 2000s. Bone Thugs and Harmony, you couldn't understand a freaking thing that they were saying, but they were good. But they were rapping like incredibly fast. Like, they got like the Guinness World Records for like rapping the fastest out of anybody ever. And it's mainly that you can't understand them because they're rapping so fast. It's not that they Honestly, I have never really heard an Ariana Grande song, so I don't listen to crap that I don't like. See, I'm one of those people, instead of like, I know it sounds very contradictory now because I'm standing here bitching and moaning about it, but I tend not to bitch and moan about stuff that I don't like. I just don't listen to it. Like, if there's music I don't like, I just don't listen to it. It's like, okay, whatever. I don't try and get stuff cancelled because I don't like it myself. It's like, hey, if that's what other people like, then other people can like it. It's not for me. But I'm going to come out and say this, like I said it before. Music today is just compared to music from... And like I said, it's because the soul has been lost from the music industry. Because too many people today just want to make money. They don't actually make music because they want to make good music. When the next com day is announced and it's a repeat shiny, try and cancel it. That doesn't work. Niantic just ignore the masses these days. You saw what happened during the whole makeup for the Kanto event thing. They're like, here, have this. And everyone was like, yeah, that's crap. And they're like, no, sucks to be you. They didn't do anything to fix it. They just were like, oh well, deal with it. Ah, bloody muddy. What are you talking about, Emma? You're just saying random words. You got a side-to-side problem. I don't know how to help you with that. You might want to go and see a doctor. Hey, it looks like we've got a bit of a snivy nest here, which that could be good. No tears left to cry. Well, stop crying. What's wrong? You'll be okay. Cheer up, Emma. You got no tears left to cry one last time? Okay. That's unfortunate. Someone, when they heard about the Kanto tour redo, they said, cool, my wife only got 3 shinies, now she can get even more. You're a bit young for that, Emma. Shouldn't be shooting people. Shouldn't be shooting people at any age. I'm just making fun of you, right? Oh, I shouldn't be standing there. I am standing right on top of an ant's nest. Nice. Lucky it's wet, so they're not actually out. What are we torching? Google is great. I use it all the time. You guys can't imagine what a life without Google would be because you haven't known a life without Google. Privileged bloody Zoomers. That's the problem with your generation. You feel like everything's just entitled. Because of bloody Google and everything. You've just been able to jump on the computer and search up whatever the bloody hell you wanted, whenever the bloody hell you wanted. I remember when I was a kid and I wanted to do like my homework and stuff like that, I actually had to get a dictionary or an encyclopedia or something like that. I didn't have this fandinkum internet. YouTube literally owned, but I know. Could you imagine if that one had better defense? That's half decent. Check that one. I know, I'm only joking. The internet is, it's good. There's a lot of things that I can do now that I would never have been able to do without having the internet sort of thing. So, another one that we'll check. It taught you how to procrastinate. I was good at that before the internet. That's something that I have always been good at. I have been a master procrastinator. My teachers in school even said that I was incredibly good at it. Every teacher-parent interview night, it'd be like, James is really smart, but he spends too much of his time talking with other people and procrastinating. I'm like the world's best procrastinator. Anything that needs to be done, I can do later because I have something else that I would rather do first. I can always make an excuse of why I can't do something. Like tonight, for instance, I was seriously contemplating how I could put this stream. Not put it off, but it was like, it's like I was procrastinating getting the stream ready because I was like, do I really want to stream Surskit? I mean, it's Surskit. And I ended was like, it's alright, I'll do it. With like 45 minutes before it started, I started getting stuff ready. I was like, yeah, alright, I'll go and do it. You actually took your school very seriously and then sometimes slacked off. School never really interested me. I just felt like I wasn't learning stuff that I really cared about. Like that, like I love learning. Like that's one thing, guys. It's like once the internet did start becoming a bigger thing, that's when my learning started becoming a bigger thing. Like, I know what you're saying about how you've learnt so much off the internet because so have I. What level am I? I am level 41. I should be higher. I'm just procrastinating. There we go, back to the procrastination, guys. That's probably the main thing that shows you how much I procrastinate. I still need to evolve the rest of these EVs and do these evolutions, things that I can easily do. I'm just putting it off because it's what I do. But yeah, all during school, it was stuff that I never really wanted to learn. I felt it was all boring. It wasn't until, the internet came along and I could start teaching myself stuff that I actually wanted to know that I became interested, like more interested in learning and stuff like that and actually broadening my horizons. And yeah, I taught myself how to do game design and all that sort of stuff. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the internet. So basically from scratch, doing 3D modeling, level designs, scripting, all of that sort of stuff. I taught myself all of that stuff. And I would never have been able to do that without the internet. And yeah, there's like other things as well over the years that I've done that I've, I would never have been able to do. I would never be able to do this with you guys if it wasn't for the internet. I would never be able to stream me playing video games. That was something, back when I was a kid, one of my main things that I was always like dreamt of doing was like, how can I play video games for a living? And here we are, 20 years later, and I can play video games for a living. Not that I'm doing it at the moment, but it's something that people can actually do. And that's because of the internet and stuff like that. So the internet definitely has its pros. Like, it is a good thing, but it also has its negative side. But that's like anything. There is pros and cons to everything in life. You cheated on one of your finals back in 11th grade. Oh no, we're gonna dub you in, man. We don't like cheaters here. Because the teacher made you take it on a computer, and we had access to Google, so he wasn't Googled the answers for some questions. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. Most people will cheat at some point in their life with something, so it's all good. You wish they would teach, sorry. You wish they would teach us in school stuff like how to be respectful to other people and what good and bad, etc. But they never do. Well, see, that's the thing. They used to do stuff like that. That used to be something that they did actually teach in schools, like how to treat other people and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know what's going on with your... See, that's what's wrong with your generation. You're just not taught to be... No, it is a thing though. I'm not saying that it's you guys in general, but I'm saying that it's your generation that has sort of started to grow up and live in this world where you do expect everything to be easy because of the internet, because the internet has taught you can get stuff easily. Like you can get you can order stuff off the internet. You've got menu log, you've got Uber Eats, all that sort of stuff these days. You can order stuff from any sort of store off the internet, all that sort of stuff. You've got access to Google, all of this stuff that has made your lives incredibly easy compared to older generations of people, and it has formed a sense of entitlement. Like I said, I'm not saying that it's you guys in general. I'm just saying as a generational thing, it has, yes, this new generation is very self-absorbed and very entitled to what they think is the way that things should be. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. And that's how this whole cancel culture has formed, because it's a lot of younger people that just want stuff cancelled because like recently I saw a thing about there's like a whole big thing on TikTok where people are actually trying to get Eminem cancelled. Oh, well, there you go, guys. It's the end of Spotlight Hour. I didn't even realize Spotlight Hour is over. But yeah, people are trying to get Eminem cancelled because of something that he said on a song like 20 years ago. And it's like, that song's 20 years old, for one. Two, this isn't new. People have been trying to cancel Eminem since back in the day. He's used to people trying to. And three, it makes no sense, because you're doing something that has been around for... It's like you're just trying to cancel something because you don't specifically like it. It's like all you have to do is not listen to it. And that gets back to what I was saying before. It's like, if I don't like something, like the music these days, I don't listen to it. I don't get on my high horse and try and ban it because everybody else should listen to it too. It's just, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. It's easy. You heard about that thing with Eminem? Yeah, it made me laugh. I was like, what are you doing? That's like, he's not called the king of controversy for like no reason. It's like, back in the day, do you know, you guys wouldn't remember, but they used to have protests outside his concerts because they were trying to get him, like, dropped from his record label and stuff like that. The more controversy he caused, the more popular he became. So that's why, yeah, that's what he does today. He's like Howard Stern or any of those other people that just, it's shock value. It's not true. Like, the stuff that he says doesn't necessarily mean that he goes out and he does this stuff. It's just said for shock value. And people miss that these days. People don't see the forest for the trees. They just see a tree and go, oh my God, cut it down because it's terrifying. And it's like, the world doesn't work that way. You can't just cancel everything that you don't like.
Back in 3rd or 4th grade, you got grounded for 30 days because you called the cops for no reason. Oh, here's a story for you guys. Back when I was a child, my primary school, one night, a group of teenagers went in and set a bin on fire. And like a bin, like one of those big wheelie bin, like the plastic wheelie bins. They set one of them on fire and it like full burnt into the ground, like caused this huge like fire sort of thing. They asked if anybody knew who did it sort of thing. And I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw it, blah, blah, blah. And I basically just lied and the cops were going to get involved and all that sort of stuff. And I had no idea who did it. I just, was making shit up because I was a kid and I was like, yeah, I know who did it. And yeah, that became like a really big thing. I ended up going to the principal's office multiple times because they wanted to question me about this and that. And I was just making stuff up. I was like, oh yeah, there was this many. And why did you do that? Because I was a kid and I didn't have the internet and stuff like that, like to keep me occupied. I had to make my own fun. So that's what I did. I just made crap up. I had lots of stuff like that when I was a kid though. Like I was a bad little kid. Probably not. I wasn't that bad. In comparison, it's like I wasn't that bad. I know other people that were like a lot worse. No, but I did things as a kid that I look back on and I laugh. I'm like, that's funny. But yeah, I could remember because where they burnt the bin, it's like it was forever left there. So because it actually like melted into the asphalt of the ground that they burnt the bin in. So there was just this big sort of hunk of plastic / asphalt chunk in the middle of, and every time I'd walk past it would just remind me of be like, that's funny. Back in my day, playing on your DS while watching cartoons was the freaking coolest. Yeah. I didn't have a DS. Yeah, I've done some stupid things, guys. I've been, I won't go into too much detail here because it's probably not the, but I've been chased by a police helicopter before. That was fun. Let's just leave it there, shall we? That's the type of shenanigans I used to get up to as a young lad. You watched a vid about this stupid chick which literally said when she was a kid she pretended to be an old man, assaulted her, and now still in jail. Yeah, that's stuffed up. Doing stuff like that is... you don't lie about stuff like that. And then the chick was like, haha, I was just a little attention-seeking kid, and was yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you do get people that are... Ah, Frokey. Your first ever handheld was a Game Boy Advance. Mine was just a normal Game Boy. An actual Game Boy. I knew that that would pique your... Yes, I was chased by a helicopter because I was a stupid teenager. Yeah, I'll tell you guys about it on Discord or something. I won't tell you about it here. Probably not the place to be talking about stupid stuff like that. But I'll tell you guys later on Discord. Just remind me. Just be like, hey, remember that stupid story you were going to tell us? It was it was an interesting night. I'll definitely put it that way. You'd be surprised, guys. It's like I may play Pokemon and video games and stuff like that these days, but I was an interesting teenager, that's for sure. I did some stuff, have some stories. There is no shiny Surskit, unfortunately, Riley. For this, the spotlight hour is actually over now. Finished about 10 minutes ago. But see, it's because we didn't have the internet back in the, like you guys do. Like, the internet was there, but it just wasn't the same. We didn't have YouTube and stuff like that back when. So we didn't have stuff to keep us entertained. We have to go out and keep ourselves entertained. So we did that by getting chased by... Well, if you're going to be like that, Emma, I won't say anything. You can just be left hanging. You'll never know my tales of mystery. It's going to cause some discord. Probably not. It's just a stupid story from my teenage years. One of many stupid stories from my teenage years. But yeah, it was things like that. Or things, yeah. Things that you will know. It's things like, yeah, that sort of made me realize maybe there is other things that I could be doing with my life rather than being an idiot that gets chased by helicopters and shit. I was like, is this really for me? Probably not. Let's try and do something else with our lives. Let's become a game designer instead. So, yeah. That's all good. Unfortunately, we are like just about to wrap up the stream, but thank you for dropping in anyway. I do appreciate it. We didn't get a shiny tonight because there wasn't a shiny available. I'm sorry, man. It is what it is. I mean, I could do another lap. It's still relatively nice, but I do have to go and get dinner and stuff like that. Just an extreme boomer. Guys, I'm not a boomer. See, that's what the problem with your bloody generation. You don't even know what a boomer is. You had to go like the stream. Well, thank you. I mean, I suppose... blah, 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 blah. I suppose I can do another lap. Yeah, do brew. Jimmy is like 90 years old. Just a bit off that. Just slightly off that. I possibly could be, Emma. But I'm not. But still, that doesn't make... Yes, but not everybody that was... They're actually baby boomers. And it was only the generation that was born after World War II. So you're talking about my parents and stuff like that, basically, not me.
Yes, like I said, you're talking about that generation from after. It's like one generation of people, guys. Then you had Generation X. They were the next generation. Generation X was like the Beavis and Butthead and Pepsi generation and all that stuff. You guys wouldn't remember the Pepsi generation ads, but yeah, that was Generation X. I'm a Gen Zer. Actually, no, you guys are Gen Zers. I'm a millennial. Sorry. Well, thank you, Take a Nap, for the shout outs. Yeah, I'm considered a millennial. Alright, looks like I'm doing another lap. Ugh! That's okay. It's not too bad. We'll just get it done quick. That is correct, chom. Because everybody was fucked. I shouldn't say that. I didn't say that. I said half of it. Everybody was freaking after the war and popping out babies. I got my car back yet. My car's at home. It's like I just haven't got. It's sitting there. It is family friendly. I didn't say anything, Emma. I said far. Far is a word. Sure, Emma. I'm pretty sure you worship the devil on your off time. When you're not here moderating my chat, Emma, I'm pretty sure you're like sacrificing children and goats to the devil. Exactly. Far. Everybody was just far after the war. So, yeah. Exactly. Everybody was far. Exactly, Emma. You're the witch. Well, everybody was far away after the war. They were all on the opposite side of the world because they're all fighting the Nazis. So everybody had to get home so they could have babies. So everybody was, yeah, see, that works out. We ironed it out, guys. We ironed it out. Can confirm, exactly. We have proof. It's been confirmed on Wikipedia. The onion dog religion? There's an onion dog religion? It's an English word. They are far in, exactly. It's old English. It's you know, it's a phrase from back in the 40s, guys. Oh, okay. That's the way that it is. Fine. I guess I'm just... it's just a chicory. Okay. See, that goes to show that I'm out of touch with your generation. I had no idea what an onion dog is. Just a joke between you and a few Discord friends. Well, I'm sorry that I'm not privy on your inside jokes. God. Now I know. So next time, I'll know. So thanks for telling me, because now I know. Oh my god, could you imagine if that was the shiny that we got? I think I would just end the stream instantly. I can be a part of your joke if I'm... Well, I guess I'll just have to join you. Yeah. Yeah. Not gonna lie with that one.
It's a lonely job being a YouTuber. Spend long nights up late entertaining people on the other side of the world. Doesn't give you a lot of time to meet people that aren't people on the other side of the world on the internet. So we can't be friends on Discord. Nope. Never, ever, ever. You heard about interesting stories from World Wars about how women were lesbians. They always made me smile. There's some other history. There's some other history stuff because history is great to... Yeah. You wrote friends for... I know you did. Yes, I have taken that multiple times. She's actually a good friend, I would say now. When she's down in Melbourne for stuff, we usually hang out. But yeah, it's been a while since this whole coronavirus stuff. Last time I actually saw her was the Lunar event last year, when she was down in Melbourne for that. No, but yeah, history's cool. There's a lot of interesting stories in history. No, I haven't met Matt, but we do chat on Twitter and Discord and stuff like that. We were planning on doing a big Aussie PokeTuber meetup for the Kanto tour, but because of the whole COVID stuff and we had sort of lockdowns that came into place just before it happened, like temporary new lockdowns, so we sort of had to cancel that. But at some point we're hoping to get together. We're hoping that during GoFest this year, if it's another digital event, which it probably will be, yeah, because everything in Australia here seems to be getting back to normal, so by then we should be able to travel and actually meet up. So that should be good, actually getting to meet up with all the guys again, getting to see Zoe again. But yeah, actually getting to meet the rest of because Zoe's really the only one that I've met. The rest of them I know online, but I don't actually know them in person. But we've all been looking forward to getting together and doing a big sort of PokeTuber meetup. No, Jackson. Unfortunately, shiny Surskit was not available during the spotlight hour. Have I heard about Ludwig and the subathon? No, I have not, Emma. Stream is holding him hostage. Are you taking off, John? No worries, man. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out for the last hour. Have a good night, and yeah. I would say good luck during your spotlight hour, but I mean, you don't really need luck, do you? There's nothing to get from it. So, have a good night, man. Take it easy. What are you talking about? You didn't hear about, look, he's one of the biggest Twitch streamers. Yeah, so? Just because I'm on Twitch, it doesn't mean I know who everybody on Twitch is. I don't tend to watch other people on Twitch. I do my own thing on Twitch, and then watch the few people that I do actually know, like Holly and Nick and stuff like that. I don't have a lot of time to. Yeah, when I'm on Twitch and I'm watching other people, I'd much rather support my friends, guys that I actually know, rather than watching some random person. I mean, I do watch randoms and help out randoms and stuff like raids and all that sort of stuff, but when I am watching stuff, I tend to watch the people that I do know, because I can actually chat with them then, and like I know them. Just being in some random person's stream, it's a bit weird. You guys are weird, all right? I know Nick. I wouldn't say that we're good friends, but we have done gaming stuff together. We were playing The Forest and what was the other thing? Like Phasmophobia and a few other games we were playing together. I am actually in his Rust server at the moment. He started up a Among Us. Yes, that's another game that I was playing with Nick and Holly and the whole sort of Go Squad. Yeah, we're in Nick Training Tips. He started a Rust server, so I've been running around in there and playing Rust and that with him lately as well. But we don't tend to like cross paths that often in game, sort of thing, because it's a fairly big map and everybody's sort of scattered all over the place. But yes, we are friends, I would say. Again, it's another guy that I only know through the internet. I haven't actually met in person, but I would like to one day. Because I mean, he is one of the reasons about that I got into doing this sort of stuff. Like, he was one of my inspirations to be like, hey, I can do that. Playing Pokemon is cool. I want to stream that for you guys too, make videos and so yeah, just the whole Go Squad in general are very cool, awesome people. So I'm looking forward to a time when we can actually get out and do, like, meet. So I can go and actually meet these people in real life. That would be cool. I still didn't read bloody messages. I'm just staring at them and not actually reading them. Am I going to buy the new Pokemon Snap? I don't know. Honestly, don't know about that. I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's going to be $80. Am I that in, like, is taking pictures of Pokemon something that really interests me that much? That's the thing. It's like, I don't mind out catching Pokemon, but just taking pictures of them, I don't know. I never really paid Pokemon Snap back in the day. I'll see. I'll have to see if I'm feeling it. But there are other things that I think that I would rather play. Not that it doesn't look good, but yeah, like I said, it's, I don't know. It just seems like a very dull game. Like, if all I'm doing is taking pictures of stuff. It's like, I can take pictures of Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I don't need Pokemon Snap for that. And at the same time, it's like, I can't really see, like, streaming it, how that would be an interesting stream. Me just floating around in a bowl, taking pictures of stuff. No, I still haven't watched the trailers. I'm like that. I don't tend to watch trailers about stuff. It's like, I don't want to spoil stuff. I'll watch them, but I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna be like that. It's like, really, you're a Pokemon YouTuber and you haven't watched it? It's like, leave me alone. Just straight up, leave me alone. That's all good. Take a nap. I'll take a little nap. You got to do what you got to do. But thank you for tuning in. What level am I on? I am on level 41. And welcome, Patricia. I'll just call you Nappy. Alright. I'll try and remember. Oh my god, it's the god. Any particular, only 72 CP. Any particular task, as in which task? We're not doing any tasks. Yes, the crickets are out because it's not wet. Well, it is wet, but it's not raining. So yeah, all the crickets are out. You don't know who Patricia is? How do you? You definitely know who it is, Emma. That would be correct. See, I told you know who it was. Yeah, it's just confusing when people do have different names over the different platinums. There's no drama. It's alright, nap. Have a good nap. You woke up at 4 a.m. and saw the stream was going and went, hey. I mean, hey, if you can jump in, I appreciate it. But if it's 4 a.m., you really should be sleeping. I mean, nothing interesting is happening here. We just caught a bunch of Surskits before. None of them were shiny because it's not available as a shiny yet. And now we're just doing a little bit of grinding for some other types of shinies. Some XP. And telling stories about helicopters and boomers and that type of stuff. So it's been interesting. It was chasing me because I was famous. It was a news helicopter. No. Paparazzis and stuff. They were like, hey, there's a famous YouTuber. Let's go harass him. No, it wasn't a... It was a news... Paparazzis and stuff, I just told you. It didn't have spotlights and possibly flare and stuff like that. With all the YouTube monies, for sure, man, I hired that helicopter. That is a loud cricket. It is a nice evening, I will say that. Oh, apparently I need to be careful though. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, I'd say it's gonna rain sometime soon if it's saying that it's gonna rain in game. It's probably raining near the airport because that's where it seems to pull the weather from. Here it gets it from the airport, so even though I am quite a distance away from the airport for some reason, I get weather from the airport. Yeah, like I can see the airport from my house, but that's just because I'm up high and it's sort of down low, but it's a good 40 kilometers away from me. Oh, there's a lot of crickets around here. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm actually not surprised you guys can hear them just because they're pretty bloody loud. That's that nice time of evening. At least it's not midsummer. During midsummer, it's not only is it the crickets, but it's the cicadas as well. So you got that really loud humming sound from the cicadas. Which, did you know, take 17 years to mature. So when a cicada is born, it's born as a little larvae that stays underground for 17 years before it surfaces and then starts humming like they do, and then they only live for like a couple of weeks and then they die. Oh, speaking of Doom, guys, the new DLC for Doom is out, so we're going to get into that probably tomorrow. So that'll be over on Twitch, which is, yeah, we end our journey as the Doom Slayer. We go to hell. We destroy the forces of hell. We take on the Dark Lord himself. We're gonna do that. It looks epic. It looks really good, the DLC. So I'm looking forward to jumping in and doing that. You got a question. What is your profile pic? Sorry, we're talking to Patricia. That and Red Dead Redemption is also on sale, like Red Dead Redemption 2 is also on sale on Steam at the moment. So I'm thinking I'm going to grab that and start playing that for you guys as well. We can be cowboys. It'll be really cool. Let's be a cowboy. The crickets are awesome. I'm sorry. I can't help the crickets. I can't be like, shush crickets, I'm trying to stream here. You guys should like the crickets. Center it for the win. Not shiny. Yeah, crickets are awesome. And it just fills that background noise when I'm not talking. You guys can just hear crickets, so I think it's fairly fitting. You don't like bugs? Bugs are pretty cool. Some bugs are a bit like, no, get the hell away from me, but for the most part, bugs, they serve their place in nature. They do what they do. Exactly, Patricia. It depends on the bug. Some bugs definitely not fans of, but others it's like, hey, I can deal with you. Yeah, like moths and butterflies and stuff like that. They're cool bugs. There's no reason to hate on like butterflies and stuff. And there's a lot of really cool beetles and stuff like that as well. There's nothing wrong with bees. Bees will only sting you if you step on them or, you know, something like that. They're not just going to chase you down and sting you, so there's no reason to not like bees. Don't like wasps because of that reason, because they will actually chase you and sting you. Yeah, even though I live in Australia, I'm not the biggest fan of spiders. Bugs in Animal Crossing. You bloody children sheltered with your digital bugs and stuff. People say, you know, what's wrong with this generation? That right there is it, like, in a nutshell. I don't like bugs, but they're digital representations of just fine. It's like me saying, I don't like alcohol, but as long as it's on television, it's fine. Bloody rabbits bouncing around all over the place. So, can we get lucky and get another shiny? Or get a shiny, I should say, before we get back to the car? No worries, Emma. Take it easy. Have a good day. Getting a shiny Snivy would be nice. Still need one. I actually had a dream about a shiny Snivy the other day. Like, it just reminded me. I probably will, in the future, start doing a bit more friend code stuff when we get the friend code boost. Like when we can actually add more people to it then. But for now, yeah, no friend code stuff. And even then, when I do start giving it out, there'll be minimal spots available, and I want to sort of use it as a reward for the people that have been around for a long whiles. So all you guys that aren't on the friends list, you guys will probably be added to the friends list. I feel that's only fair since you guys have been sticking around and watching the streams for however long you guys have been here for now. So I know that they have started doing some of the being able to add people from other game stuff, but I don't think they've actually implemented you being able to add more than 200 from this just yet. What am I gonna have for dinner? Need to get some dinner on the way home. Thinking fish and chips because it's nice and easy. Fish and chips, yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. That's funny. Marcy, how you going? Welcome. Pretty much, Patricia. It's like I thought you actually heard me say it and you typed it, but I was like, no, she typed that in like just as I said it. She couldn't have. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it is sort of on the way home as well. you hate fish, you don't have to eat fish when you go to the fish and chip shop. You can just eat like dim sims and chips and stuff like that. How you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I couldn't actually see your name properly, but welcome to the stream. How are you? So yeah, unfortunately guys, the spotlight hour is finished. We're just finishing off our lap here and we're going to wrap this stream up. Right now we're just doing some XP grinding and some shiny checking and stuff like that. So you ear chips. Okay. That's a new one. You only eat haddock, you're not a fan of other. Unfortunately, Surskit wasn't shiny. Like, it's not a shiny that is available in game. So, yeah, we didn't get a shiny today. But we're just looking for some other stuff now that it's finished. Got some snivies and stuff spawning because it is a bit of a snivy nest. So, fingers crossed, but unfortunately, nothing yet. Yeah, I like fish. Fish is, I don't eat it all the time, but there is a lot of really nice fish. Like if you're allergic to it or something like that, that sucks. But there is actually quite a few nice fish out there. Your brother had a fish allergy for about 20 years, but it went away. It's funny how allergies do that. You can just have an allergy for years and years and then it will just go away. Like, I never used to get hay fever as a child, but I get it now. You're allergic to nuts as well. Every bloody kid these days is allergic to nuts. Yeah, back when I was a kid, nut allergies weren't a very common thing. It's sort of been something that's been in the news and stuff like that. Not recently, but in times past, about how nut allergies, stuff like that, have become more of a thing than what they used to be. And I think it's because kids these days are vaccinated for a whole bunch of things, so they don't get exposed to stuff as much as kids from previous eras did. So yeah, their immune system is just, because what an allergy is, it's an overreaction of the immune system. So that's what they think it is. It's just, yeah, because your immune systems are so weak because you aren't you don't get a lot of bad sicknesses and stuff like that because of all the vaccinations. That, yeah, your immune systems just aren't able to cope, and it's just an overreaction. So when your immune system doesn't have anything else to do, it just starts fighting the body itself. That's basically what an allergic reaction is. So that's the reason why you should go out and get dirty. It's what kids are supposed to do. Boost your immune system. You get used to it because you're around germs and stuff like that. Don't live in bubbles, kids. And that's going to be a big thing. Like this whole COVID thing that's just happened, with everybody sanitizing hands like every 2 seconds, it's probably going to create a lot of this sort of allergy stuff moving forward. I guarantee you the next generation of kids will be like allergic to everything. They'll have hay fever, they'll have nut allergies, they'll have so many things just because their immune systems just won't have been introduced to a whole bunch of things that they need to be introduced to, learn what they are to fight those things in the future. How big are you, Kangaskhan? And I can't bloody click on you. Well, doesn't look like we're going to get a shiny. I'm hoping the fish and chip shop is actually still going to be open because it's almost 8 o'clock. They tend to close around that time, so hopefully it'll still be open on my way home. If not, that's okay. I'll get a kebab or pizza or something instead. But yeah, I'm definitely hungry now after a couple laps around here, chatting with you guys for the last 2 hours. Know what, Lachlan? What, that I'm ending? Oh my god, it's so dark in here. You guys can't see me, and I think the radio is gonna come on. That's okay. We need light. Light. Oh my god, geez, that's a lot of light. That made so much difference. You guys can like see me and everything now. Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap this one up, guys. There's no point me staying out because one, I need to go and get dinner before everything shuts. So if I don't go and get dinner now, I will have nothing to eat because there is nothing at home. So I need to get something to eat on my way home. It's dark now as well, so there's no point me walking around in the dark because you guys can't really see me. You guys can't really see me most streams because of the way that the camera works and the lighting and everything, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, thank you for tuning in, guys. Much appreciated. You guys hanging out again for Spotlight Hour. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said, this one isn't a shiny. They're always a bit dull when then there's no possible shinies because we don't have that thing that we're hunting. It feels like it's like, what are we here? Like, what are we doing here? But I suppose that is just a simple question of life. What are we all doing here? Catching Pokemon, apparently. But yeah. Alright, guys. I'll wrap this up. I will see you probably tomorrow. I gotta start doing some more streams. It's been a week or so since I did a stream on Twitch. I should probably do. You are spaghetti. Don't tell Emma. Okay, I won't. I had spaghetti for dinner last night. It was nice. I cannot trade you guys unless you're within the trade distance. Thank you, Patricia. You too. Enjoy your early morning, late evening that it is for you. You should go back to bed now. It's too late. It's too late. Too early, I should say. It's too early for you. Go back to bed. Not now, Maxon. In the future, I will be giving friend code out to like loyal fans and people that are on the streams regularly once we get an increase to the friends list. But yeah, not right now. But alright, guys, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow more than likely on Twitch to start our Doom Ancient Gods Part 2 playthrough. So we'll get through that DLC. Depending on how long it takes me, because it's supposed to be relatively short. Might be able to get through it in like one stream. Might do some Rust or something afterwards. I'll see. I will see. We'll see what we're feeling afterwards. But yeah, we'll hopefully do that tomorrow. Because I'm just trying to think, what else am I doing tomorrow? Probably nothing. So yeah, we can probably do that tomorrow. So alright. Peace out, guys. I'll see you then. If not, I will see you back here next week for some more Spotlight Hour. I don't know what we got for Spotlight Hour next week. I'll let you guys know. Hopefully it's a shiny. That would be good. And then, yeah, hopefully during this week I might try and do something else as well. Pokemon Go wise. Another stream or a video or something like that. Well, yeah.
You guys will see it. Anyway, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night, wherever you are, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Enjoy. Bye.